Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm doing another video. Today I'm doing kind of one of my favourite videos that I do, so I'm giving a Next Step Season 8 update. I always love kind of doing it because it excites me, it excites you. I also love hearing everybody's theories as well, it's one of my favourites. So today's topic, I suppose, is kind of looking at the evidence we have and trying to work out what characters we think are returning to the Next Step Season 8. So obviously none of them are confirmed just because we've not had a TNS related official post for season 8, but because of the stories, because of the posts, because of the evidence we have, we can make some really good guesses to who will be returning to the next season of the Next Step. So the first character we're going to be talking about is actually the one who has put the most recent bit of evidence on Instagram. So Carter, aka Heathcliff, yesterday, actually it'll be 2 days ago when this video comes out, put a picture on his Instagram story of him sat in a chair, and I think he probably just got his hair or makeup done, something like that, at the Next Step trailer thing where they like do all of the hairs, makeups, costume, things like that. So the first thing we can tell is that he's wearing a red t-shirt, which is the colour that Heathcliff normally wears, and he also kind of looks as if he is playing the role of Heathcliff just by the way his hair is, what he's wearing, and just kind of the way that he's kind of made up to look like. So that in itself might not give us enough information, but when I get onto some other characters later on, I'll explain why it looks likely. So the next person is Katie Hortensio, who plays Lily on the Next Step. So she's taken a picture, again, in a very similar setting, either the hair or makeup van, trailer, whatever you want to call it, but it looks almost exactly the same, the exact same place as Carter took his picture. So just comparing those two, it really does look as if the Next Step is back. Now we're going to kind of see a pattern every time I kind of read through them, because a lot of them have put the same thing on. So Bria Nolae, which Rochelle obviously is a really, really iconic character. Again, she's taken a picture in this makeup or hair chair. So this trio, let's say, I don't think would probably be together unless the Next Step Season 8 was being back. So the next person actually hasn't got a picture of them in a makeup chair, which is a bit different. So Shelby Bain, aka Amy on the Next Step, has had her resume updated. I saw this a few days ago. So it credits her in season 8 as being a series lead, which obviously if Amy came back, she probably would be. So it looks quite possible that Shelby's returning, which is really good because obviously Amy is another character who's been there since season 4, who's been through so much of the Next Step, and I'm really happy to see her back. So the next person I'm going to talk about may cause a little bit of confusion just because my last Next Step Season 8 update video was called Is Summer Leaving the Next Step? But Sage, aka Summer, posted a picture on her Instagram story of her again in this trailer which we saw the other people in. So my theory for it is, just because we've seen a couple pictures of Sage with other Next Step cast members, I'll get onto that in a bit, but I either think Sage is either in Toronto to see them all and she is just a guest star in season 8 episode 1 and she is leaving, or equally her resume could have been wrong, I could have taken it wrong. Well, I mean, I didn't take it wrong, but the resume could have been wrong. But I feel as if she probably is going to be in it a lot longer than we think now, just because of how much she has been in Toronto, but we'll see. So next up is Molly, who plays Jude on the Next Step. So she actually got a picture taken with her, Shelby and Sage. So this wasn't at the Next Step set, but the fact that those three are hanging out and they seem to be over each other's house or something, I don't know what they were doing. But anyway, that's because those three were together in Toronto during the time when the Next Step Season 8 is probably being filmed. I feel as if those three are definitely coming back, which is good because Cleo and Jude haven't had enough development yet, and I would love to see them together in season 8. So the last person kind of on my definite returning list is Emily, who plays Presley on the Next Step. So just like Carter, Katie, Bria and Sage, she got her picture in the Next Step trailer thing. So by the looks of it, Emily, aka Presley, should be returning, and to be honest, there's been 5 Next Step cast members take a picture in this very similar setting. I really do think the Next Step Season 8 is coming back just because all of these characters have been in the same place. So now we're kind of moving on to like my 50-50 possibility of returning list. So the first person on my list is Alex, who plays Piper. Now, a little while ago there was like a picture, and I think the Next Step cast were like doing wrestling or something. I can't even remember now, it was so long ago, and I can't actually find the picture because I was looking for it earlier, but if I find it I'll put it up, but I literally don't think I can find it. So Alex, who plays Piper, Liam, who plays Finn, and I think was Noah there, who plays Kingston. I think Ozzy was there. I can't quite remember, but I think those four might be coming back just because they were with them then, but we haven't had any kind of pictures from them. Apart from Alex, she put like things like saying she was in Toronto, so I think Alex out of them all, or out of all my possibility list, is definitely like the highest of coming back. And also Mars, who plays Nick on the show, he said he was in Toronto even though he lives there, but I kind of feel as if he's coming back just because we can't really have the Next Step season 8 without the studio owner, so I think Miles will definitely come back. I hope you kind of enjoyed that video. I hope it kind of made sense, and I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but I hope all those characters return. I hope the Next Step season 8 is coming back. But as always, I will be updating as soon as I can on anything. And if you know anything, message me and I'll make sure to credit you. But thank you so much to everybody who watched the video. Next Sunday, because I'm going to like try posting Next Step stuff on a Sunday now. Next Sunday... Is it next Sunday? I've got a schedule. Hang on, let me just check. Next Sunday. Yes, it is next Sunday. Next Sunday, there is a new Next Step related series starting on my channel. It isn't Who Said It. I wish I could do another one. But there is an interesting series starting next Sunday, I think. And if not, it'll be the Sunday after probably, but I'm sure it'll be next Sunday. So comment your guesses. I'm so excited to start filming it just because it's something I've wanted to do for a while, but I've had to like check a couple things just before I did it. It's going to take a lot of work off camera to do it, but yeah, I'm excited. So stay tuned for that. Have a guess what it is, and I'll see you next Sunday for this new Next Step related series. Bye guys. We are gonna show